All right, yo, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Let's just get right into this, Frank. Who do you got? Just flat out, no BS. Who is your man on this fight? Who's winning?
Okay, check it out. I mean, if Mike Tyson touches him, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna be real. I really think Jake Paul. I'm gonna tell you why. 30 years age difference, and he lost to Tommy Fury, but they cheated, and
Did
they
he
gave it
lose
to
to
Tommy
Tommy
Fury.
Fury? Did he? Just clear the record. Not
No,
on
what I meant
point.
was he won. What I meant was
Yeah,
he beat.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
don't think Tommy Fury. I mean, dude, he did. Tommy Fury. Was it a fucking blowout? No, Tommy Fury did not just get his ass beat by Jake Paul. But watching that shit, I was at the end of the fight. I was like, yeah, Jake won. That's what I was thinking. But they're not gonna let fucking Jake just get a slight victory on a professional boxer like that. You know, it just makes the sport look bad. That's what I took as that. I thought Jake won, but at the end of the day, he didn't get the job fully done, so they didn't give him the win. That's what I thought.
So that's why you're thinking that Tyson's gonna win.
I'll say
Just
this,
because of
right?
the
This is how I'll say this. If Tyson walks out with no sciatic pain, remember he's what 58? 58 years old?
yeah.
9?
57, 58, yeah.
Or he just turned 58 or 59. He's 58. He's
58,
he's
58.
almost 60 years old.
Yeah.
If he comes in 100%, okay, there's a couple factors here. If he's 100%, even at his age, if he comes in at 100% of his age, not of his prime, of his age, he comes in 100%, no sciatic pain, no, like, I'm sure he has hip pain already. So, like, whatever. Like, if he's as 100% as possible, he's going to beat the shit out of Jake Paul. But that's going to be hard to get him to 100%, in my opinion. But you have a video of Mike Tyson training that you are saying this kind of
Check this out.
shows not good.
This is why he's gonna show his age right here.
Yeah, go ahead and play that in the
He's gonna
background.
show his age, man.
So
He's gonna show his age.
what's going on? He's doing a sprinting workout. Maybe
So
move a little
what he's
bit so we
doing
can
is
see.
resistance training. He's doing resistance training. He has something tied to him, and he's
Move
running.
off a little bit. Move off a little bit so we can
Oh
see.
yeah, yeah.
Right there. No, the other. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
And
So
so what
this is
he's
like
doing, he's
this is episode
running.
1. I saw this. This is
Yeah,
episode
this is
1.
episode one. There he is, right there.
Yeah.
Like
What do you
what
see
he's
here?
doing. He's like, "Eh," but
I
he's
mean,
barely
that band
moving.
is not light, and we don't know how many reps he did.
But look how the dude's like pushing him back, like he's an old man. He's holding him back, and look how he's like,
Okay, does that look
he did five
phenomenal? No,
steps,
but look
dude.
at that. Get out of here. Look at that. All right,
Okay,
here.
yeah,
Pause
but
that.
that
Pause that.
ain't that.
I have something here, right?
But check
So,
this out. That's just what he. That's muscle memory, bro. Like he will never not be able to do that.
all right,
You
look.
know?
So that's Tyson, but keep in mind, right? Like Jake Paul's been boxing for 4 years, maybe longer. That's actually unclear if he was training prior to this,
Right.
but his boxing journey's been about 4 or 5 years, and Tyson's been doing this way longer. You can see my screen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna press play. This is now Jake's no scrub. All right, like the one thing I don't like that a lot of boxing analysts are saying is Jake is not that good. That's cap, because if he wasn't that good, uh, you know, Tyron Woodley, uh,
I mean, but
and
those guys are UFC fighters. They're not boxers.
but yeah, but like
You're
just
different.
anybody off the street is not gonna get Tyrone is not gonna knock out Tyron Woodley, and
No, but if they were a
you're not gonna
boxer,
drop.
they'd have a better chance.
But you're not going to drop Tommy Fury, just some boxer. You know, like he has some natural ability, I believe. I believe he has a natural gift of boxing. I think this is actually what he's supposed to do.
But Tommy Fury hasn't fought anybody.
Tommy
Who has
Fury has
Tommy
not
Fury
fought
fought?
anybody. That's
Yeah,
true. But
yeah.
Tommy Fury is like his whole life has been dedicated to boxing. Look, these opponents are not good to base, but at the
Right.
same time, like he fought 2 other pros again, like not with the best records, but to get the type of fight that he wants, he has to get through Tyson to get to like a Canelo, to get to like maybe even Ryan Garcia is like a lot lighter than him. I don't know if he wants that smoke either, but to get these fighters that are top tier quality to even want to fight Jake, he needs to get through Tyson, in my opinion. Um, That's just my opinion. I think he needs to win for Canelo to want to take a fight with him. If he loses,
Bro,
I don't think
Canelo
Canelo
will
takes that fight.
never fight Jake Paul.
Canelo?
He would never fight Jake Paul.
I don't, dude. That's a $20 million payday, bro. Like,
Ever. He wouldn't even care about it because he would kill him.
well, look
That
at this.
wouldn't
Look
even
at
be a
this.
fight.
We
That
got
wouldn't be a
Jake
fight.
right here.
Like,
What do you think about this? Real shit. What do you think about this?
I think that what he does all day, every day is train for boxing. And anything you dedicate that much time and effort to, you're going to be decent at.
Hold on. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I like. Look at the power he's putting out. Right.
The power he's putting out. Oh
Kinda. I mean, bro, he's like 220 right now or some shit.
Yeah, he put on some weight, but again, this guy has what, millions of dollars. If I sat at home in Puerto Rico all day and trained boxing at my age, man, you'd be like, damn, what the hell? Same with this guy.
But real shit, with what you just saw, right?
Yeah.
Do you really think he can fuck with this?
I mean,
no, real shit. Like, you really with what you just saw.
But the guy is standing right in front of him.
That's true. It's not the craziest. Look, mitts is nothing. That's real shit. Mitts is nothing. Anyone could look good on the mitts. I mean, even you and me have fucked around on the mitts, and like we were just fucking around, and it looked like amazing. And we weren't even really trying that hard. And you've made people look good on the mitts yourself that have no fucking knowledge in boxing. So mitts isn't that impressive, but you can see not just the hits, but if you look at Tyson's stance, Tyson's stability, I don't think he's far off of where he was.
Bro, that's like 50 years of boxing right there. That's muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? That's muscle memory, dude. That's something he's never gonna forget. If he starts training, it's gonna come back to him. But like, I'm basing it off the fight that he fought with Roy Jones. When he fought Roy Jones, he did not look well. He looked like his age, slow, old. And Roy Jones, Roy Jones was fighting consistently. Roy Jones was still having fights. And Roy Jones just didn't let him get in close. And when he did, he buffaloed him. He held his arms, make sure Tyson couldn't get him. That's the only thing Tyson can do is get close and knock him out.
Can Jake do that? You see what I'm saying? Like, can Jake recognize that he needs to do that when he needs to do that? So, like, you can't just, like, stiff jab Tyson the whole time, right?
Right.
I don't know. Look at this.
But his trainers are preparing him for Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, I'm not going to front, is probably the easiest guy to train for because you know what he's going to do, but the hardest guy to stop, because if he hits you with one of them, that's it.
That's one of the things I was thinking, though, what you said. They're training him for Tyson. Hold on. Look at this. Training for Tyson, right? Peekaboo style, headshots, fucking decapitations, right? Is what Tyson's going to go for. Look at this, bro. If Tyson slips this, look, he's just, it's not an, look, Jake's not a scrub, right? He's really not. He's actually, for his level of how much he has boxed, he's pretty fucking good, honestly. Like, I don't think he sucks at all. A lot of people say he's not good at all. I don't believe that at all. He's dedicated 4 years, 3 times a day to boxing with infinite money to constantly keep himself recovering so he can just train all fucking day. Exactly. So that 4 years is like, I don't even know what to equate that to, because
but he has been fighting consistently too. Tyson has it. That makes a big difference when you're in that ring. All those people and all that stuff, major difference. Now, keep in mind, like I said, if Tyson hits him, it's over. But I just think if Jake Paul can weather the storm, as far as like sticking and moving, and I think he'll do a good job.
But look at this. Is he capable? Look at this.
How tall is Jake Paul over Tyson?
I mean, but hold on, just real quick. Is this how you would train for Tyson? Like, how he's throwing these shots? Is this what you would train on Tyson? Like,
bro, this is just for video. He's not, look at him. He's not even sweating. He doesn't train like that. That's just for video. That's for video.
What was your question? What was your question? Before I get into this right here, what was your question? Because a lot of people, this right here.
No, I said who's taller, Jake? I mean,
how? Oh yeah. I'm not 1,000% on this. Let me Google this. I think Tyson's like 5'10" or something like that. Jake's 6'1".
Okay, what's Tyson?
I think he's damn, that should say 58 years old. Just like that is the most Googled shit is his age.
Right.
5'10", yeah, he's
5'10".
5'10".
Okay, because what I was gonna say is, see, Lennox Lewis, when he fought Mike Tyson, he just used his height and he just 1-2, ba ba, 1-2, ba ba,
You're talking
1-2.
about fucking Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, but my
Jake
point is,
Paul is
my point is,
no scrub.
I was trying to see how Jake Paul height is compared to Mike Tyson because, like I said, if the game plan probably would have been do what Lennox Lewis did to him,
But
1-2.
Lennox Lewis has always been that big. Jake Paul, I believe in his camp they were talking about him being 220 and fighting at 200 or some shit like that. Did they do
Where's
the
Tyson
weigh-ins?
at?
Tyson's always at 220. Like that's his shit. Like he weighs, I'm pretty sure he weighs 220. I'm pretty sure he fought like over 200 all the time.
Is there any videos of Tyson sparring?
Yeah, Tyson's 220. There is videos of Tyson sparring. Yeah, there actually is videos of Tyson sparring.
Because back in the day when he was sparring, he got knocked out, right? Or knocked down. He did, right?
Yeah, but like how are you gonna train? How are you gonna train for a fight against without taking it there? Like, I don't know. I could see how. Look at this.
This is recent.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see the sparring footage. Hey, yo, shout out to Punch Plan for providing this footage. Shout out Punch Plan. I'm trying to see the sparring, bro. Like, what do you think I care about? All right, there we go. Yeah, he just look at that. All right, let's get into it. So, all right, we're about to see the sparring footage. Let's dissect this like a lot. So, the one thing I've seen this video. This guy is not Jake Paul by a long shot, by a lot, right?
Right.
This guy is way fucking bigger than I think Jake Paul is, actually. This guy's massive. Jake Paul is not that big. And I think this is a phenomenal boxer, probably. I'm sure they didn't just bring some scrub. I don't know who this is, not gonna lie. I'm sure they didn't just bring some random dude off the street. So
Right.
nothing against you, sir, at all. I'm sure you're a great fighter. But I don't think Jake is. I think Jake has a little more speed than this guy does, and a little more
Let's see it.
evasive technique than this guy does.
Let's see it.
So let's see it.
Yeah.
See, like that's exactly what I said. You can't just stiff jab Tyson. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He that first thing he did in that video was try to do a stiff jab. That's not gonna work. That's the fucking sparring footage they provided, I guess. That's all we really got.
Let's see.
He still moves like Tyson. You see that?
Yeah, he's moving. He's moving.
You see, he's doing shit. And it doesn't look like he's trying to hurt the guy either. He probably already hurt him.
It's muscle memory, though. He's been doing this for 50 years.
That right there was interesting. You see that? Look at that. He's wiping his face with the sweat. That's a little weird when you're in the middle of a fight. I mean, yeah, the guy's ducking and shit, but all Jake would have to do is play possum right here. Let fucking Tyson do that shit. Would he do that?
George Foreman is the only old heavyweight that proved himself after way over age 50 or whatever case may be. Mike, and that's because George Foreman is tall, and his hands, his fists were like lunch boxes, they said. You see? So he didn't have to rely on mobility. He just relied on his 1-2, his hands. Tyson relies on mobility a lot.
Yeah.
And there's no way he's going to be sticking and moving like the Tyson of old. It's just not going to happen. You talk about a 27-year-old guy, bro.
But there's another factor that I was thinking about that not a lot of people are kind of alluding to it, but they're not really dissecting it. All respect to Mike Tyson first before I say any of this. He's been through a lot, poor guy. When he was a kid, somebody killed his pigeon.
That's New York, man. That's New York. I'm from the Bronx, man. That's New York.
Something very sad happened to him. I don't even know if I want to mention it, bro. Like, just out of respect for the guy. I'm gonna just say it like this. You can Google it. I'm not gonna mention it out of respect for Mike Tyson. I don't even want to bring it up.
Or out of fear.
I mean, whatever.
Right.
Whatever, dude. But no, really, like, why? I don't want to. He's already in a dark place. There is darkness that Mike Tyson has access to that Jake Paul could never get. Jake Paul could never. I mean, like, I'm gonna leave out the one thing that I think is like just beyond. Like, I don't even want to imagine it. I don't even want to imagine it myself. But Tyson, rough childhood, uh, multi millionaire down to zero, goes to jail, um, right, for like 4 years. Um, he has his coach, mentor, father dies. One of
Yes,
his
no.
Yeah, Customato dies. His friend dies. One of his best friends, he buried his best friend, went to a fight or whatever. I mean, we all seen all that shit. Basically, what I'm saying is there's darkness in Mike Tyson that Jake Paul, his parents are divorced. You
That's
see
probably
what
the
I'm
worst.
saying?
Yeah, that's probably the worst he's seen. I give you that.
You
No, I
see,
give you that. But
yeah,
remember, again, you're talking about a guy whose testosterone level
he's on
has
TRT.
diminished. How do you know?
That's what I believe, he's on TRT. I believe they've said. I heard that. I heard them say it. I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I
Well,
believe he's allowed.
probably because remember they test. Remember they drug test.
No, I think he's allowed to because, like, I mean, fuck, how are you gonna fucking get the fuck out of here, bro? Like, there's no way. A 58-year-old man is not training without TRT. Look, I'm not a steroid guy at all. You know me. You too. We don't take roids. We don't take TRT. At 58, I think knock yourself out, right? I think that's fine. That's where I say, okay, yeah, take roids all you want at 58, or not roids. He's on TRT. It's not roids.
But if that's the case and they drug test him, he's done. So he's not
No, I
on
think he's
anything.
allowed to. I think he just has to. I don't know what they. I didn't look into it, but I can
That's not a
imagine.
clause in the fight, bro. That's not a clause in the fight.
I can imagine he's allowed to be on TRT, and his test
No.
can't go over like 1300 or some shit.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm.
There's
You would have
got to
heard
be
about
some.
that everywhere. You would have heard about that everywhere. Tyson gets an advantage by
I'm telling you, is
TRT.
Tyson on TRT? I don't think, dude, that is not an advantage. He's 58 years old. That is an equal playing field. Is Tyson on TRT? Tyson is not. Oh shit.
See?
Shit, no TRT. Well, he said he abstained from sex for 2 weeks. And you and
And he
I,
does a lot of drugs.
I mean, he hasn't. He's abstained from drugs.
Now,
But dude, you and I both know plenty of fighters that we know, that do drugs. I'm not going to name names. I'm
yeah,
not trying to ruin someone's fucking career, but like you and I both know plenty of fighters that do drugs and perform fucking phenomenally. And Tyson's been on
not
record
at
saying
58 years old, though.
that's fucking true. But
It's
like
just,
you yourself, I don't know. Are you comfortable with me sharing your age?
I'm 46.
You're 46, right? Now, I don't think you're into drugs, but if you did do drugs, do you think you'd have and you stopped doing drugs in, how do I word this? In 10
I know what
years,
you're trying to say.
yeah, like you
It
yourself
depends on the
are a pretty impressive athlete at 46 years old. Like
right,
I'm 27. I have a tough time keeping up with you in workouts, and I'm
right,
damn near half your age.
right. Well, then there you go. I
That's what
mean,
I'm
there
saying.
you go.
I don't
My
know if
point
that
exactly.
58 thing really, like I don't know, but I don't. Age is. I think it's relative to who you are. I mean, Mike Tyson is built different, bro. Like
I don't
I don't
doubt
see
that.
it.
I don't doubt that, but you're talking about a 27-year-old guy who trains, like you said, 3 times a day, 6, 7 days a week. That's all he does.
But what can
That's
he
all he
get?
does.
Like, what can he now? Jake Paul's not a bitch, by the way. Like, he had the killer instinct to knock out most of his opponents. I mean, the way he did, fucking. There's a lot. I don't know how many men, and unless you've boxed before, I don't. And maybe you'll understand this yourself. I hope so. I'm pretty sure you'll understand this. There's something for like a millisecond. It's a decision to knock somebody out. It's a choice. A lot of men can't make that choice, especially as violent as he knocked out Tyron Woodley in that second fight. So there is some kind of dog in Jake, in my opinion. What do you
I,
think?
I don't think that's dog. I just think that he's not fighting real boxers. He's not fighting real
But to
boxers. He's
put
fighting
someone
MMA
down,
guys.
like that, like
Bro,
he fucking, oh my god, bro! Like I thought something was wrong. I thought something was actually gonna happen
again,
bad.
let's
Like
look at the levels
Mhm.
of competition. None of the guys he's fighting is pro. None of them had a whole bunch of fights. All of them are older, if not way older than he is,
but more of
and
the
they've
choice.
trained UFC.
But just more of the choice to knock somebody out that violently. Ben Askren,
Uh,
Tyron Woodley, just that decision of like, because I'm more talking like, I think the skill thing is like that's so up in the air, right? Because like we don't know until fight night, but who's gonna take it there is something, right? I think Jake's willing to knock out Mike Tyson is what I'm saying.
willing to and able to are two different things.
Ability is different, right? But
Yeah.
like it's a fucked up thing to do to knock out Mike Tyson. That's fucked up in my opinion. I think Jake
Why?
is because 58 years old. That's
Oh,
fucked
nah,
up.
hell nah. You get in the ring, man.
It's
Hey, you
fucked
gotta
up.
take everything that's coming with it.
I think
You
it's
know?
fucked up, bro. I think it's fucked up. Like,
Nah.
what if he hits him hard enough to harm him for like
I don't
and
think I don't think Mike Tyson would get knocked out. Now that's one thing I don't
you don't
think.
think the knockout because Jake's saying fourth round knockout.
No, I mean, maybe Jake knows something we don't know
Well, look
because
at
he
this real
seems
quick.
confident as hell. I was just watching the press conference, and he was betting everybody. There was the odds was like,
I have that video up. I have that video up. Well, look at
yeah,
this.
it was
Look at
like
this.
6 or 7-3, and they were going, "Who you think's gonna win?" And that's it right there. Actually, the press conference, and then
Yeah, look at
um,
this. Well, yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But this this is this is like I don't know where the fuck he went in his. I don't know. Just look at this. Tell me what you think about this.
can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No,
You hear that?
nope.
All right, whatever. Forget it. All right, forget these fucking press conference videos. Basically, just his demeanor is really what I'm talking about here. He just like that whole press conference. He was like, "I'm just ready to fight." I don't like. He didn't care anymore. He's done with the games. You know,
Yeah, but I think we're losing sight of Jake Paul. Jake Paul went around to everybody there and was betting them a
millions. I
million
know.
dollars.
I
Yeah.
had it here,
This
but
one
the
guy
video's
said,
not
"Man, I
gonna.
don't." He said,
I had
"Prove
it
it." He's
here, but
like,
it's not
"I'll bet
working.
my house."
Yeah,
You
he's
know?
going around here. He's betting this guy. He
Yeah.
said he's good. This guy doesn't want to fight. You know, oh, right here is something else, right? He's going up to these fucking boxers' faces and calling them bitches, bro. You know what tripped me
Yeah.
out? That boxer at the end, this guy's like a million. That boxer at the end with the titles, he was acting like he was this guy. He was saying
Yeah.
like, yeah, like I'm like Mike Tyson's my hero, whatever. Jake called him a bitch, and he didn't do shit.
Dude, it's
Like,
Jake Paul's promotions. What is he gonna do? Attack
bro,
him?
if you're,
Get kicked off the card?
do you think if that was Mike Tyson in his prime and Jake Paul called him a bitch, whether it's Jake's promotion or not, do you think Tyson would just sit there and not do anything? Nothing against this guy. No, but like if you're gonna say you're Tyson, right? If you're gonna say if you're even gonna quote Tyson, you should have hit Jake. I mean, I'm maybe not hit
Bro,
him, but you should have stood up and flipped the table or something. Like,
Mike Tyson takes meds. This guy is
yeah,
barely has a name. Do you even know who this guy is? That's what we're calling them this guy.
I'm not trying to disrespect this guy at all, but like you can't sit there and say you're in like I don't know if he said he embodied Mike Tyson, but he
No, he
basically
did. He
said
quoted him. He quoted Mike
yeah, he
Tyson
quoted
about
him and like
how
you're gonna let Jake Paul
jujitsu.
call you a bitch, bro. Like you can't let that slide, bro. Like I don't believe this man is a bitch personally. I think he's clearly has two titles. Um, fuck the paper, bro. Like flip the. I don't think Jake Paul would kick him out of the promotion either because like he called him a bitch, bro. Like I as much people don't like Jake Paul, I don't think he's that shallow personally. I think Jake Paul would have just let that slide if he flipped the table or threw a title at him or something.
Of
Like,
course he would have. He wouldn't have done anything. I mean, that's the whole purpose. You call somebody a bitch, what do you think's gonna happen?
but
But
like
I
to
I
sit
think it
there,
was just no, I think it was just
you
more
know,
along the lines is that this guy realizes that this is Jake Paul's promotion and that fighters before a fight, that's the last thing you want to do is get into an altercation. You know what
I
I'm
mean, yeah, they
saying?
would have been
So
fined and everything, but like, I mean, call him a bitch back. Some like just sit there, dude. Jake Paul, and it's not just him. He called multiple guys bitches. You know,
on his promotions.
but all right, you sitting there, right? You, Jake Paul calls you a bitch. What are you doing?
I mean, depending on the situation, I don't know.
I think I
You
would
know?
flip a table, throw a mic at him, jump
Yeah,
over the table,
but
tackle him. I don't know. Fucking get down
for
right there.
what?
Honestly.
Now you're off your game plan because you let Jake
Fuck the
Paul get
game
in your
plan.
head.
Yeah, but
You
like you
see?
can't just let somebody call you a bitch, bro. Like on
Dude,
national
you don't think
television.
that his opponent got in his face and called him a bitch too? What did you do? Go attack him? No, you
No,
just.
no, that's the opponent that you're gonna fight. This
But
guy
it's the same
out of
thing.
pocket.
It's the same thing, dude.
I think these guys on this side of the table are on his promotion and are signed to him too. I just wouldn't maybe
Yeah.
not flip a table and tackle the guy. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. I probably wouldn't have done that, but I definitely wouldn't just sit there. I'd call him bitch back or something and like challenge him. I'd fucking challenge him to a fight, like or something. I
See,
don't know. I
but
just
then
can't see.
that means you fell into the Jake Paulism. He does that to get under people's skin. That's what he
Yeah,
does.
but like you can't just sit there and let a man on national television in front of your mom, your girlfriend, your dad, your uncle, your aunt, whoever, just call you a bitch like that.
But
Like, how
it's
are you gonna face?
boxing, it's shit talking. If it was in the streets and he did that, I'm pretty sure it'd be a different story.
Okay, dude,
But it's
I'm not saying
boxing,
hit
it's
the
the press
guy.
conference.
I'm not saying hit Jake. I'm just saying like, But another thing about this, like, for Jake to do that, where's Jake's mind? It was also my point. So Tyson's in this darkness, right?
Exactly. That
That's what I'm
because
saying.
that's
Yeah.
why Jake Paul is confident as hell for a reason. So you're not going to go around
Oh
betting
fuck.
everybody like that if he wasn't that he knows something. That's what I'm saying. He knows something
I,
that he made himself that confident that he got up and said, "Okay, you don't think I'm gonna do it? I'll bet all of you." You
Do you know
see?
who Peter McNeely is?
Uh, refresh my memory.
So Peter McNeely fought. Now, I am young. I never seen Mike Tyson fight. Peter McNeely was basically
Oh yeah, of course I know who this guy is. Yeah,
he
I
was an
know who this guy is.
influencer.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was an influencer like Jake Paul.
And he got in the ring with Mike Tyson.
He got in the ring with Mike Tyson. The finish is controversial. Some people say it was some mafia shit, like some involvement, some like because basically like 89 seconds into the fight, it gets stopped.
No, but check this out. See, I know you said that you brother it fixed mafia, but here's the thing: the reason why Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson, I don't think it had anything to do with Mike Tyson. The reason why I believe Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson is because he promised his mom on her deathbed
That's
that he
true.
would win.
But have you
You
seen the
understand?
video of Tyson on the TED Talk counting out how long he dropped Buster Douglas for?
Yeah, I mean, we know that. So what do you think it was fixed?
Nah, I don't think it
Yeah.
was fixed, but that is kind of bullshit.
But if it was fixed, why would they choose Buster Douglas out of all
No,
people
I
to
don't
beat
think
Mike
it's
Tyson?
fixed. I don't think it's fixed. I think the ref didn't do a good job that night because that's bullshit. Because if you're dropped for that long, that he counted to like 12 or some shit. He counted way over 10, basically.
So then my question to you is why would the referee at Mike Tyson at the height of his career, why would the referee or anybody want Mike Tyson to lose? Because in Vegas, the odds are you're
No,
gonna have
I don't think it was corruption. I think it was just comes down to bad reffing. Like I'm literally not even saying it was corruption. I'm just saying that just comes down to a bad referee.
well,
Like
Tyson, he was partying and all that stuff before that. I'll give him that. He was partying. He said he had just partied and all that stuff. But here's the thing. He was partying before and still knocking people out. Just like Roy Jones came from a full-on basketball game where Jordans came in the ring and beat somebody after a full-on basketball game. That's how good Roy Jones was.
there's also another fighter who has been caught doing I believe cocaine or was it crack? I don't know. He's been caught.
Ryan Garcia?
No, John
Oh,
Jones, and he's a fucking
oh,
unit. He's a
yeah.
unit, bro. Like I don't fuck like. See,
Well,
like,
John
why doesn't
Jones is
Jake
in
Paul
another
challenge?
class.
You know, it'd be a good fight, even though it's
What?
another MMA fighter, John
What?
Jones and Jake Paul. That'd be some
Nah.
other shit.
Because we've seen what happened when Francis Ngannou fought Anthony Joshua, and
But
Anthony
that's
Joshua was not
fucking.
that good.
That is That is a fucking. That is a gold tier S tier fighter. Anthony Joshua is a.
Are you kidding me?
Nah,
Anthony
he's a gold tier
Joshua is,
fighter.
bro. Oh my God, are
He's a
you
gold tier.
kidding me right now?
Yeah, okay. Did he get
Anthony
knocked out by
Joshua
some
is
random fucking?
garbage.
Did he get knocked out by some random fighter?
Yeah,
Yes, but he wasn't training for that. That's not. I don't know.
dude, he lost to Ortiz.
I
Come
know,
on,
but
bro.
like,
Anthony
dude, every
Joshua is washed. He's garbage. He was supposed
maybe
to have that
now.
fight against Tyson Fury, but he didn't because he lost
But
to
Tyson
Ortiz.
Fury is also up there. I put him up there in fucking S tier, bro. Also, Ortiz isn't bad himself, bro.
Nah, he's not a bad fighter, but I
Like
mean,
you're,
Anthony
you're talking like
Joshua,
Clash of the fucking Giants right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like these aren't like scrubs. He's not getting knocked out by fucking scrubs. You know,
dude,
he's getting
Anthony
knocked out by
Joshua
some
is just
fighters.
a great athlete. You see
I
his
think he's a
physique, right?
phenomenal fighter, bro. I mean, like, did he? The one thing about him too is he's not just he's taking on fights that he could lose. You know, that's more than most boxers can say.
No,
Like,
but that's the reason why he fought Francis Ngannou. He knew he was going to win because Francis Ngannou is an MMA fighter. That's not his
I'm looking at those things different because that was a massive payday too. Like, you know, is it an easier fight in his opinion? More than likely, but Francis Ngannou also is a big fucking guy, like massive, like looks like a fucking oak tree, bro. Like it's fucking huge. You know, that's
you're
not like
even proving my point.
All right, so look at this. We got Tyson right here. I'm gonna just put him on mute. You can't hear shit. This is his day 2. This is what do you think of this, right? Like this is a good day. If Tyson comes like this, I don't think Jake's gonna last, bro. If Tyson comes like this, I think it's a good day for Tyson.
Dude, 2-minute rounds, 2-minute rounds, 8 rounds.
I mean, that's like 3 seconds though. I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? 16
Tyson knocks
minutes.
people out in like seconds. Like you're talking like minutes, like a minute 18, like 58-second knockouts. Like, you know what I mean?
You're talking about a 58-year-old guy.
I know. And honestly, bro, I mean, we've talked about this. Jake Paul, for my generation and age, unless you're like you just don't like the guy, that's like our SpongeBob. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I am a fan of Jake Paul. Jake Paul, if you're watching this, I really am a fan of you and Logan Paul. I'm not gonna lie. If it's embarrassing to say, I don't give a fuck, man. I watch Logan Paul's podcast sometimes. I like Jake Paul's videos. I like his he has like a podcast too. I like their form of content when I have time to watch it. You know, if
Yeah.
I see something that says Jake Paul, I like watching it. You know,
I
I'm
mean, the
I'm
way
not a
I'm
Jake
looking
Paul
right
hater
now,
at all.
if Jake Paul can stick and move, then he might have a chance, you know. But if he can move around the ring, he might have a chance.
Can he?
Because I don't think it's just different. Here's the thing. Again, okay. I believe Tyson will win if he hits him. I want Tyson to win. I
This
want
made me
Tyson
think
to win.
Tyson was gonna win right here. This
No.
is it right
Hold
here.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I
Yeah.
want Tyson to win. I want him to win. But the reality is Jake has been fighting consistently. That's all he does.
I know
And
it's so impressive,
the
bro.
fact that he's 30 years younger, and the fact that he can, if he uses his technique to stick and move, I think he has a really, really good chance.
For the story, Jake Paul winning is sick. I'm not gonna lie. For the story of it all, Jake Paul winning and Tyson coming out not injured. You know what I mean? Like Jake Paul winning on points is amazing, honestly. Jake Paul winning by knockout, kind of not great, I think, honestly, which you said there's no way. But I don't think it's great for Jake Paul to win by knockout personally. But this right here made me say I don't think Jake's going to win because is it just a face off? Yes. But just look at this. Tell me what you think about this.
Let's see.
Look at what Tyson does.
Let's
Just
see.
just look at this. Look at this. You see that? Is that a split second, right?
Oh my God, that was
Just look at this. Just look at
bad
this,
example.
right?
Bad example.
Just look at this. Just look at this, right? Jake doesn't know what's coming at all.
No, but he's not
He got
because he
caught
knows.
complete. He got dude. Tyson's fucking moving like
Oh
you
my
know.
God, bro! They're squaring off, dude.
I know. Is this massive? Is this a fucking? Oh, there it is. No, it's not. But for some reason, this made me go like, is this a face off? And is Jake expecting to get hit? No. But he really was taken back by that shot, and it's not really a shot. He barely touched him, but he was a little bit. You see that?
That was
Like,
a push punch. He
I know,
wasn't.
but
That was a push
did it
punch,
hurt him?
dude.
No. Is
And
this
then he
like
like
game
hit him on his
changer?
arm or something or his shoulder because his arm and shoulder went back.
Is this gonna make me drop 50K on Tyson to win? No, but like, I don't. I just this doesn't look good, bro. Like, I'm just saying, it just looks this. Like he just wasn't.
Oh my god,
I'm
no,
not,
that's
dude. Did that hurt Jake? No. Was he that shocked? No. But at the same time, I don't think he was ready for the. I think that's his left hand based on this, unless the
yeah.
camera's
He
inverted.
probably wasn't, but I mean that doesn't
Then look at
prove
this. Look at
anything.
this again, and then like, how are you not prepared? You know what I mean? He just pushed you once. You like, I don't know.
Bro, they gotta hype up
I
the
like
fight.
Jake Paul, but that's like that does not look good. Like, look, like
They gotta hype up the fight, dude.
that just looks bad. I don't know. That was I know, is that something? And then here's another Tyson sparring. This is the last video I got. This is Tyson sparring. I mean, not sparring, hitting the mitts, not sparring. He looks good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And look, like he's got veins popping out. At 58 years old, like his body doesn't look 58. His face definitely does.
Actually, his
Nah, he's
body
got
does look
muscles.
58.
He's got muscles. He's got veins popping out. I mean, like his body fat percentage is kind of high. It doesn't look like he's retaining like crazy estrogen. There's no like gynecomastia. You know what I mean? Like most 58-year-old men are like just straight, like all their tests is converting to estrogen. So like
You
I'm
can see
just
that starting to happen. You can see that starting to happen.
it's not
His,
there though. Like he's
his
drooping right
nipples
here.
are literally underneath his
Yeah,
chest.
yeah, he's not burning that much fat, but I think it's probably not that easy to keep that weight up.
See, I'm sounding like a Mike Tyson hater, but I'm not a Mike Tyson hater, and I'm
No,
not
I
a
sound
Jake
like a
Paul hater.
Jake Paul hater, but I'm not. It's so
No,
weird.
but here's the thing. I'm just trying to be I'm trying to be as real as I can. Like that's why I'm gonna be completely transparent. I'm undecided.
I
That's why
know
I
I
said.
can't actually
That's why I
pick.
said. But hold on. That's why I said if Tyson catches him, it's over. But if Jake Paul sticks and moves, like he said, he has a game plan. Then I mean, he can win by points. I don't think he'll knock Tyson out.
What if
But
he tries to move around to flare up Tyson's sciatic? You know what I mean? Like, no, because Tyson has sciatic pain. If Tyson has sciatic pain, or like like it's over. That's why he was in the
dude,
wheelchair. He has sciatic pain.
you talking about? No, he had like ulcer or something. It was
No,
bleeding.
somebody in the interview. Yes, he had an ulcer, but somebody
Yeah,
asked him
yeah.
in the wheelchair, is he okay? He says that when he has sciatic pain, it flares up. He can barely walk. Or is that about the cane? He has like really bad sciatic pain. And for those who have never seen someone have sciatic pain or have never had sciatic pain, forget it, bro. People pay thousands to get decompression on sciatic because it's
Dude,
that
I
bad.
had sciatic nerve.
People
I had
become
sciatic nerve.
chiropractors because of sciatic pain that they
I
have.
had sciatic nerve pain, and I just worked through it.
I don't know, man. I've seen some bad sciatic pain,
Dude,
bro.
remember I got an L4, L5 herniated disc. I had really bad. I couldn't even stand. I couldn't sit down. Couldn't do anything. I
But
just worked through
Tyson's
it.
saying it debilitated him, and that's fucking Tyson, bro. Like it
I
might
gotta
have
pick
been
my
worse
kids
than
up though.
yours.
I gotta pick my kids up though.
Yeah.
Gotta pick the kids up, son. But
Well, let's just
yeah.
we can wrap it up. That's pretty much it. We got fucking 42 minutes of footage I gotta
I
edit.
could have went on and on to be honest, but if I
I
had to
could do
pick
this
my
all
kids
day.
up, yeah, I could have went on and on.
Final thoughts, right? Gun to your head. Now, this is hard for me, right? I didn't even want you to ask me this question, but I'm gonna ask it to you. I was actually afraid you'd ask me this question because, again, I'm not actually picking Jake or Mike Tyson because I said there's so many variables. But gun to your head, who's winning? You have to pick. You don't lose if you die. You don't die if you lose, but you die if you don't pick. Gun to your head, you got to pick somebody, or you got to bet the
Tyson.
house.
Tyson.
Tyson.
Yep.
Gun to my head, who's winning? Fuck.
Yep.
I didn't even want you to ask me this question. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, damn, man.
Gun to my
You
head,
know?
Tyson.
Yeah, yeah.
Not by
Yeah.
much, though. Gun to my head, Tyson. Not by much. I might be
Yeah.
wrong. He might just knock. Jake Paul might win. I don't fucking know, but like,
See, he can't choose.
no,
And
I'm
it's not
gonna
choose.
pick Tyson. I'm gonna pick Tyson, but I'm also gonna say it's not like it's like this. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for me, it's here. For me, it's
Yeah,
here.
it's like you can barely.
It's
I
not
gotta
like this.
connect.
It's not like this. But
I
if
gotta
I had
connect.
to, I'm saying I can't say Tyson and then say Jake Paul like this. But that's
Nah,
what I want to say, Jake Paul like this.
I kind of want Jake to win for the story of it all because it's so. I mean, his whole story is. I mean, you saw the Netflix thing. It's like he went from like the most hated fucking dude to like.
Which he still is.
No, you like him. I like him. You know.
I mean, I just respect what he does. Not that I like him. I just respect what he does. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like the
Respect is
fact that he's
called
not fighting
admiration.
real fighters. I don't like the
Respect is a
fact that he's
little.
not fighting real fighters.
He's not
But I got to
fighting.
pick my kids up, man. I'm going to be late as hell.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right, well, that's it. Let's see what happens, Frank. Thank you
See
for
what
coming.
happens, bro.
Thank you for coming, Frank. Really appreciate you taking the time to sit and talk with me, sir.
We're going to do this more. But last pick, Jake Paul. I'm out.
Oh, Jake Paul, not Tyson. He's gonna switch this whole thing. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Remember to like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe if you want to see more random shit that I'm posting. See ya.